if she comes dancing into your lives again. Her feet aren't sore today. Big show on tap tonight. It's Tighten Up Tuesday. I'm Chris Denman. I'm live in St. Louis. We've got a surprise for you. Oh, she just used the bathroom on camera. Awesome. B-Phlat's in Philadelphia, dancing into your lives. It's Key, everybody. Giving up the Key here in St. Louis. Show some love in the live chat. It's Tighten Up Tuesday, the comedy and DIY podcast that your grandparents warned you about. Big show tonight. We've got a special guest. Key's dancing us into the night. All kinds of fun. Whew. Let's get it going with the costumes. Make sure you share the stream. And you can pay B-Phlat all of her tips through CashApp and the CashApp dance. Great dancing, B. Great job, Key. Oh, what's this? No, her feet don't work, so it's not a foot fetish Tuesday.
My feet don't hurt.
All right, kill the music. Let's start the show. What is, wow, B's spry. Look at her. I can't believe you are 63 years young.
What? Looking good. If I was 63, I was born in what year?
63 would put you at what, 1950, 1960?
1960. Oh. Well, that lets you know I ain't 63.
How old are you telling people you are these days?
57.
57.
1965.
And you're actually how old?
57.
No, you're not.
1965. What I say, Chris? What I say? I'm going with that. That's what I'm going with.
If you all do that, let us know in the live chat. If you all do that at home, if you tell people you're older than what you are, so they say you look really good, please let us know.
It works all the time.
I like it.
Yes, and it's incentive for how you want to look when you get that age.
The problem is, if you don't have as much melanin, you'll just say you're older than what you are, and then people will go, let's just go. They'll go, yeah, that's about right.
Well, Chris, in your case, you should be telling people you 47.
Fuck you.
47 is a good thing. Like,
and they'll go, yeah, you're.
No,
If I told somebody I was 47 and they just went and they go, oh, yeah.
Looking great. Look amazing. What do you do? They'd be asking, is that Nugenics?
Yeah, no, thanks. I will not be telling you, but I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm clinging to my 30s. All right, B. Big show tonight. It's Tighten Up Tuesday. People are already noticing. Phyllis says, hey, your feet don't hurt tonight, so you're moving really well.
Phyllis Smith. And yes, and for those of you who are just joining me, because I did get some emails today telling me that tonight will be their first time watching. I like that they heard about the show, and I love reading stuff like that. So if it is your first time watching, thank you. Congratulations. I'm B-Phlat. I'm your host. Chris is your co-host. Tighten Up Tuesday.
You give me, I'm a co-host now. I thought I was just babysitting.
You know you the sidekick Deezy Greasy.
Oh, the guy who can talk you through if somebody's had too many mighty kinds. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Thank you. My great backup.
Hey, wait, we've got some comments already. Dejan Hooper, great name. I do. I'm 22 and I tell people I'm 28.
See?
You'll get over that though. When you become an adult age, you won't be doing that.
No, you won't. The days of telling people back in the day, you did that when you wanted to get in bars. But
sure.
Say, oh, I'm 21. But it totally works. And I tell women to stick with it because you get so many amazing compliments. It totally works. I'm going to say once you're over 40.
That's a good move.
Yeah, if you're looking at just telling people you're 47.
Miguel was 29 for 2 decades, a scientific miracle.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cheryl's 63, tells people, I love the age range, 63 to down to 22. I'm 63, I tell people my real age. Yeah, you probably look good for 63 too.
There you go. Well, I don't tell people my real age because I don't look good for my real age.
You do look good for your real age.
Chris, it'd be like, how many damn cigarettes and blunts did you smoke? If people really knew I was 36. No. They
Yeah, I
like, she got a
do.
bad voice. She
Yeah,
has a long life.
that lady's lived.
She has lived. Look at her hand.
Oh, man. I guess we've got a birthday because Carletta's saying happy born day to Candy in the live chat.
It's so funny. I am so glad that Carletta, I don't know if that's Carletta Specco
Yep,
or can I let her
Spedco.
down?
I know
Oh, good.
you average about 7,000 views an episode, and I feel like you know
Okay.
each and every person that tunes in.
You know, I be knowing because I need Carletta. I've been hitting her up on the DM. She has to hit me up so we can send her shirt. We don't have her address. I can't invoice her or do nothing. We don't know her size, and she wants a shirt, and they're getting low. I'm coming up to that.
Got it.
Cicely already hit me up with the numbers of what's left on our commemorative shirt. So,
We got
Carletta, hit me up.
all right. We got says Deezy is an official co-host after the entrance of his people after 100 episodes. Again, not my doing. The white person on the black fact knowledge, not my doing. Didn't have
you
anything
can't
to do
ever
with it.
ask us no more on the show about when are we going to feature a white person.
Why'd you do my voice like that? Why did my voice go nasally there for a second?
It had because you would always ask, because you always kind of slide in and be sarcastic and be like, when are we going to get a white? We're going to get a white person. So we got two. And they were two dope white people. They made great contributions to the black culture.
Okay. All right. Joy.
That's
Joy thinks you're going to live forever like Willie Nelson because of all the weed you smoke.
That's right. 1982. Circa 1982. That's what it's going to say on the new smoking shirts. Circa 1982.
God, look at this. Dion B. You have some talented or blessed listeners. Dion B. I tell people my real age, 35, but they think I'm 27.
That's great.
Good for them.
So that means when she's like 55, everybody's going to think she's like 40. And that's what's up.
Talita, I got my shirt and card. Chris's picture looked like he was dipped in chocolate. What photo would that be?
I don't know. I ain't sending that out, Chris.
Did somebody make
do
a black face
card with the black face? I have not shown that to nobody. Only 3 people.
Well, Talita's one of them.
And Quincy is one of them because he created. I don't know how Talita got that. I did not send her the black face, Chris.
First
they
of all,
cannot circulate around at all.
People are going to think things.
I know. That's why I'm saying I want to see what she got. She go ahead and send me a picture of that because I didn't send that. And remember, those things don't come from me. They come from Cicely in Arkansas. So
that's what you call deflection. Okay.
No, Cicely does. Obviously, people know she sends out the shirts.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The dark picture of you, I don't know where she could have possibly gotten that from. And that's, Chris, like your girlfriend said, that's on my mama.
First
on my mama. Put her finger on your nose.
I should have never told you that story in my life. Oh.
Because I'm on my mama. I ain't send her that. So I don't.
Deja, don't laugh at that. It's not funny.
All right.
It's a personal moment I shared with what I thought was a trusting group of people. Well, Forever Seas in the chat. All right, what do we got tonight, B? What's happening?
That moment that you shared with 7,000 people. So let me go ahead and shout out my spot. First of all, I got to show love to Daphne and Lauren. Always when the show starts up and tightens up. And of course, I want to shout out Mighty Kind. Sounds of Noel. Oh, that's the music.
Shout out. Well,
I got to shout out Mighty Kind because we on that, Chris. And I'm on that right now. I'm drinking lemon heady with some lemonade in it. See, I've been killing them with the lemonade to slow down the process of me absorbing 20 milligrams of CBD.
Oh, that's 20. Oh, CBD.
Yeah, CBD.
You take THC down just as easy.
Yeah, but it's strong in the can if you drink a whole can. So that's why I'm doing like half and half. Got a metal buzz. It's all good. Yeah, so shout out to Mighty Kind. And of course, Mark is our world traveler. He is everywhere. Him and Irina, they everywhere. So I got to give a shout out to them because obviously they was out on the beach in LA
I mean, why
drinking
wouldn't you?
Mighty Fine, representing. So, you know, I love them. And now Irina is our new Flash Rag ambassador along with Mark. They
Is that so?
share, yes, believe me,
I love it.
they share the response. It's not even a responsibility. It's a duty. It's like their own official duty to make the world um, aware of Flash Rag. So I like what they're doing. And
Very
of course, I
nice.
got to give a shout out to Carla, who wanted me to make an announcement about Elevate the Good, that she is pausing her shop for now because she's revamping, doing things like getting, all of her marketing and branding and things together. But she's still taking orders on the goodies. So if you want Elevate the Goodies, you see the text number 470-222-5016. I love her as a sponsor. And I'm always using my spray. So shout out to Carla at Elevate the Good and hit her up if you want the goodies. But these are on pause. Her shop is on pause. But I'm glad I got what I need because I love this hot flash spray. Well, it's called hydration spray. But it's for hot flashes. So I call it everything for hot flashes, what it is.
Yeah, a Coca-Cola in your hands is a hot flash spray.
It's a hot flash splash. There you have it.
Hey, this is breaking news.
Okay.
Bunch of people saying hello, but Vertina, hello everyone. So excited. First time being on with you guys live, shouting out from Florida. Hello, Vertina.
Hey, Vertina. I like that name. See that? I know names, Chris. And I haven't heard that one. So shout out to Vertina in Florida. What part of Florida? Ask her what part of Florida.
Well, I think you just did. We'll see what she says.
Oh, I sure did, didn't I? Like, people can't hear me. That's that mighty kind. That's that mighty kind. Chris, let me go on and give a shout out to your girl, Verna. These came for you. You laughing? I already got it in the little box. I'm sending it to you. Look, got it ready.
You're sending it to me? I'm gonna be gone.
Give to Chris. We'll be sending a bag every 2 months. Enjoy your gift. God bless the both of you from Verna.
Oh, that is incredibly kind.
Because you were coughing on the show, Chris, so it's not just me.
I had a few tickles in my throat. That was all.
Well, we all get a few tickles in our throat.
Take it easy.
The source, unknown. However, I'm going to go ahead and box up your Ricola and send them to you. And then, every time your little shipment comes. So when you get this box in the mail, don't think it's these dope ice cubes. I'm letting you know now, because how people be packing stuff and you be like, damn, they bought me a whole microwave. And then you open it up and be a blanket. Right.
Shit. Does that happen to you a lot?
Yes, my sister does shit like that all the time. So when you see this box that says these nice little metal ice cubes on it for whiskey, it's the Ricola. I ain't want you to be surprised.
I appreciate it.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm devastated.
I put the note in there for you, Chris, because people going to be looking for your little scrapbook next year to lay out and sign.
At Music
Somebody asked me, was like, is Chris going to do a scrapbook? I wanted to say, hell no. But I was like, possibly.
Perfect.
Possibly. Quick shout out to all my day oneers. I want some fresh faces on my next Brief and Bake on November 30th because we're coming up with marketing campaigns in terms of moving forward. We have actually more than a couple, 4 new ideas for Tighten Up Tuesday. I want to run them by people and just kind of throw some ideas out there. So I want my day oneers who've never been on a Brief and Bake, not my committee members, not none of my volunteers. I really just want fresh faces, new ideas for November 30th. Make sure you hit me up at frugalflip@gmail.com. Send me your email so that I can send you the Zoom link and we can prepare for the party. Let me know what state you're from so I can have my shot glasses ready. Because if I'm messing up names, I got to take a shot. Because I'm finding some new interesting names here on Tighten Up Tuesday. And I'm country, Chris, and I always say shit wrong. Like, some people say Tanya, some people say Tanya. Some people say Cheryl, some people say Cheryl. So
And
So,
I'll pronounce it the wrong way every time.
right.
Yeah.
Some people say Felicia. Some people say Felicia. So I'm just trying to get it all together. Same with Sharissa. Some people say Sharissa. So when I
Beautiful.
pronounce it wrong, I got to take a shot. So I want day wonders on that. So definitely hit me up again, frugalflip@gmail.com, not Frugal Phillip. Oh, I'm working my ass off on 3 things: the fulfillment summary, the B-Flat website, and the Cash App report, which I'm
Good luck.
doing on the Brief and Bake. I'm just showing it on the Brief and Bake because I haven't done the Cash App report in a while. So I've been super busy since we came back from St. Louis, just pulling things together.
Very nice.
And I want people to see this page that is going up. Kiki and I are slowly pulling this gallery together because this is where you'll be able to go to see all of the Picasso 100 photos. So when you see this page, throw it up, Deja. You'll see these little pings and you click on it and it'll be a gallery. So you see all of them different galleries that we'll have on the beat. Chris, I know you see my dope picture in the background. Ain't that fly?
Which one? Which one's it?
The
Oh, in the background. Yes, I do. Yeah, you're moonwalking across the across the ground. I thought you were talking about the one where you were you're singing in the B-flat gallery in the first one.
No, that's the first gallery. But you see, we got 10 galleries.
You're flush with galleries. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it'll be videos and galleries, and then like the Frugal Flip gallery. I'm sorry, the Picasso 100 gallery is gonna have 4 sections because it was 4 days. So you can click on it, and then you can just see the shit they have day 1 through day 4. So it's a lot of work, but we're pulling it together. So that's why I appreciate everybody being patient. That's why I reached out to you earlier, Chris, about interns and stuff. I don't have nobody helping me do none of that. I do everything.
It's a lot
by
of work.
myself. I gotta get me assistant like Sherri and Kim and everybody else, that can be like, okay, I can do this. I ain't at that point yet, but it's still got to get done. That's right. So I'm getting it done. So I just wanted everybody to see that and await. It's like 3 more pages going up and then we're done.
Awesome. I'm excited for you.
Well, thank you. Quick shout out, of course, to Cicely, who's doing all the major work to get our t-shirts out. We still have a few. She sent me the quantity that's left. We don't have a lot left. So Carletta, you better send your t-shirt size and address if you want to get your shirt. We have mostly large left. Deja, you can throw up that graphic. People can hit up Cicely via Cash App and make sure in the notes you put, what size, your address, your quantity, that type of thing, so that she can send you out a commemorative t-shirt. And remember, we have coasters left. So it's a $38 package for both, including shipping, if you want those. Now, see, Chris, Danielle is holding up the card with us on it. So we had a limited amount of those Picasso cards that Quincy created, and I signed them for folks. That's the only thing that was in people's bags or that they got from me. And I sent those signed to Cicely.
Maybe she was just referring to how ghostly I look on camera as compared to the way I was tinted on the drawing. So, yeah.
Or maybe it might be a photo of you getting dressed in the dark. Who knows? Anyway, let me go on. All right. So, yeah, if you want to get the last of the commemorative Picasso t-shirt and our coaster, hit up Cicely, $ Cicely Collins. Cash App her. Quick Cash App shout out to Verna and Phyllis. They are in the running. They're like neck and neck. Every Wednesday or Thursday or Saturday, one of them, or Sunday or Monday, will Cash App me super early, which I totally appreciate. And then, Verna's the one. I keep saying Verna. See, I'm country. Verna is the one who sends the Ricola for us, Chris. So you have to always remember her.
Thank you.
And she has this organization I need to look into. I haven't. It's called Sisterhood Awareness, PPF. I'm going to look that up. But I definitely wanted to mention it, and I'm sure she'll explain it to me and send it to me in an email. And I got to do the Jane Tubman for sure BPHLAT, our supper fan. She hit me up in the Cash App for the Jane Tubman because I obviously she didn't see my feet was killing me last week, and I was like, girlfriend, I can't do the Jane Tubman not with these feet hitting this concrete.
If you're gonna
And
do
of
the
course,
Jane Tubman, maybe do it in like 10 minutes. Sorry.
oh, I'm definitely gonna do the Jane Tubman. You know, I'm getting up to do my dances, and I'm showing love to Mark and Ruth, Candace, and Joanne, who all sent money for my feet for toe jam, pedicures, waxes, foot soak. So
I'm just realizing that we do 25 minutes of shout outs.
Well, actually, you're right, Chris. I just looked at the clock. I'm getting started. Don't jump to the flash app. But see, I be moving to the flash racks. I be moving
There's
fast.
nothing wrong with it. These people are wonderful.
And I got to show love because I wouldn't have a show if it wasn't for the Picassos. And that needs to be on the shirt. And now, look, we're going to have to get these shirts and sell them. Well, they're already selling
Maybe
them.
put it on the buyjack.com/BPHLAT store.
I don't think Joy and them need that. They got their own distribution. Obviously,
You need to sell your buyjack
well, they were the day one
t-shirts. Sorry, go ahead.
I got to holler at them because I love the day one of t-shirts, and Tanya got hers, and I'm definitely promoting that. That's like the 4th day one shirt that someone has requested. So it'd be dope to see day oneers on the Zoom with a day one shirt on.
There it is.
I'm just throwing that out there for Jate Art. If anybody want to holler at Joy and Angel about getting a day one shirt, I like them. Shit, Chris, you need a day one. You need one.
Don't.
You a day one?
I'm a reluctant day oneer.
And let me go and give a quick shout out to my queen of the flash rags. I told you I know Irina got like 35 packs, 25 of which she gave out to different people. But
oh, that's so nice.
Loves getting, and I love that she just loves. She be with the flash rag everywhere she goes. So that's what's up. Thank you, Irina. See you when I get to LA Sunday. All right, let me jump to my DYK and see a short court. See how I'm moving along? Then I'm doing my Cash App dance before I jump into my flip.
Precision.
Thank you. So guess what, Chris? On this day, November 7th, 1967, I'm giving a DYK shout out to Richard Hatcher and Chris Stokes. Go ahead and throw that up. This is a quick point. These two brothers, Carl Stokes of Cleveland, Ohio, and Richard Hatcher of Gary, Indiana, became the first African-American mayors of these major U.S. cities in 1967 on this day. And guess what, Chris? Today, did you vote?
Yeah.
Is that
totally.
your personal business? Drop it. Is asking people, did they vote personal business?
I think it used to be. Now everybody just says everything, so I don't think it's that odd.
Oh, well, I'm just have my shirt on. I'm hoping, not that it's a reminder because it's too late. Polls are closed, but you know, I've had this on all day. Even when I went to the store, and thank God it was a nice day. I was just like, yo, make sure you vote. You know, people was looking at me like I'm crazy in this neighborhood.
Well,
like, get away from me,
they see you.
This is
They
the
know.
lottery line. They be like, this is the lottery line. Get away
Perfect.
from us.
Okay.
All right. Before I jump into this week and last week will be the last of Movita's Flip. And this has been a long renovation project.
This could be a documentary in itself.
I'm doing little things to pull it together, like my little detailing. So before I jump into that, you know, I got to go and I got to do the Jane Pittman for my girl Cheryl. And I got a Cash App dance for Lavette and Kathy Lafer and Verna and Phyllis, because they always Cash App me early and they always send sweet messages, and you know, they send me money for just the projects. I'm letting people know right now, your girl Phyllis is already on it. She's been Cash Apping ever since we got back from St. Louis for next year.
So nice. Love it.
Yeah, she's going to be at the top of the list.
Music at the Intersection will be back strong. Absolutely.
I'm going to have to move the columns over and have 4. The $1,000 column, then the 100, and then whatever.
I love it.
Oh. Let me get you ready.
I hope you people are happy. You send money to B-Phlat's Cash App. She rewards you with semi-uncomfortable dances, and she makes it happen. This is what keeps the lights on. Terrible, terrible dances that I don't comment on.
Let's get you to the desk. Ooh, quick move. I got all this weight on me, Chris.
Make sure you don't.
This is how I get to the desk in the morning.
Oh boy.
Take it back. Oh, don't hurt me.
Everybody's happy in the live chat. They're dancing along with you, B. If you want to keep B moving throughout the show, $ B-Phlat.
Gotta look in the rearview mirror.
Oh no.
What happened in the background?
Baby Ruth Candy's loving it. Oh my gosh. Dr. Kim J's in the house. Cheryl Marrow. Lena Love.
To the party. Don't park that hard. Ow.
For new listeners or viewers, you're gonna have to tell us what the hotspot dance. You never thought this woman, she's on Comedy Central. She's been on every TV show you can imagine. She was just on Kevin Hart's game show. She just did a dance called the Hotspot for you people. I hope everybody's excited.
Gotta hit the hot spots, Chris, no matter what.
You
don't get a full shower or bath in, at least hit the 3 hot spots.
Oh, no.
All right. Let me go on and jump into Frugal Flip. Frugal Flip. Frugal renovation. All this work that I did, I'm going to be honest, it's an estimated about $4,000 worth of work. And that's for real. And I did it all for like $2,200.
Here, you'll get a kick out of this. Here,
and I'm not throwing Movita's budget up.
Just do one
because
of
that's
these.
not the wishes.
Bye, B.
I will be chatting with you later. I forgot how to say her name, Chris.
Hermela.
No. Say it again.
Yep. Hermela.
Hermela. Oh, that's right. I'm getting her name mixed up with the lady from Florida. Yeah, see, I told you that's that Mighty Kind. And you see Hermela on that Mighty Kind. Chris, tell Key to tell her to take a picture.
Oh, my gosh. This young woman came in to explore some things with Midcoast Media. We'll hold off on pimping her out to sponsors just yet.
Thank you. Pimp her out to me.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Thanks, Hermela.
Well, she on that Mighty Kind like me.
Oh, Lord in heaven.
All right. So
Deja, we good? Deja's settled in. I got a thumbs up. Rocking and rolling.
I'm over here having a flash. Of course, loving my rag. Now, as I'm finishing up in Movita's, I'm doing the outside, but I'm finishing the finishing touches, like the trim around all the baseboards, the whole house. It's a lot, and it's simple trim because I have like the flat, easy that you just glue with like some really nice Loctite or liquid nails and put it right around. Some edges I do have to nail. I'll be showing 2 different flooring strips, but tonight I'll show the first ones that I'm working on. So let me just kind of show everybody the finishing touches, and I'm kind of doing it, kind of bring it all together, make a house a home. Ain't that what they say? Make a house a home.
I think that's what they say.
Thank you. So the first photo, I'm waiting on Deja. As you can see, I taped off around the mirror, just kind of took a metallic spray paint and touched up all the little rusty edges. And as you can see, if you look closely, there's some spray paint on the glass, which I'm so not concerned about because it was so easy to take just a little Brillo pad and just scrub the mirror. It came right off, and I just cleaned it up really well. But I just really wanted to make that pop because I wasn't taking it down. And as y'all know, I'm working with what they have. That's why it's called a frugal renovation. Next photo, I threw some knobs on the, open up those little cabinet doors. I re-drilled because they I don't know where they got it. Was an old house, old, heavy, gothic hardware on everything. So I just drilled some other holes. You can see the two little holes that used to be there. I drilled one in the center, threw two knobs on it, and those knobs are like $2 at Home Depot. And as you can see, I got the floor down, and it's looking good. I just still have to trim around the bathroom toilet, put the rubber seal around it, and then I'm done in there. Next, now this is what I'm going around the house doing. If you look close and you have to look hard, you will see that there is a transition strip, the same color as the floor, between the floor that I put down and the original hardware floor. So I had to cut that. And if you look at that electrical plate, the one you'll see that's on there now is brown, and it looks like the floor. I put that there to remind me that, because I would have forgotten that I don't know why it's a socket on the floor like that. I've never seen that. I'm used to them being in the floorboards, like on the wall.
Yeah.
Not on the floor like exactly. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was like, I put that on there just to remind me to put the new one on.
Right.
So, but yeah, I put the transition strips down. So that's what I'm going down, putting those around in between the hall, like where they're needed. So this is the 1/4-inch bevel flooring that I put down that to match what is around the hall, the entryway. And the rest of the trim is flat. It doesn't have that edge that sticks out, which does take away about 1/2 inch of your floor space, especially when you're trying to put things up flush against the wall. I don't like these because you can't put stuff, you can't push it all the way up against the wall. So this is perfect for where it is. There was a piece missing, and I actually had a piece at home that I brought over there from home and added to it. And actually it's behind the door, which will show the next photo. It's not a close-up, but that little piece over on the wall next to the door came from my house. I was like, oh, I got a piece that I can cut. I don't waste anything. I save all kind of shit because you just never know where it's going to be needed. So yeah, after I put this floor down, I had to trim and cut pieces and obviously put the seal in between the floor and the wall. So that's what I'm finishing up in the rest of the house.
Love it.
It's a lot of work. And the last couple photos, this was I thought this would work, and I'm just letting people know that it didn't. And if you're working with like an oil paint, like I was, because this it's like a rust-proof oil paint, I tacked this like old sheets going down the steps. I'm working with 2 colors, black and white. So mine, like, oh, let me do this because that's where I painted down the steps because I didn't want it to get messed up. Well, wherever I dripped paint, it dripped through the sheets and got in spaces that I didn't want it to get on. And oil paint is hard to clean up. So you really have to get like some turpentine and or the goof off. They have it in like a little can that's like it's oily, but it's real liquefied. You really need that. So I would suggest when you're working with an oil-based paint, just use plastic. This was fine for the latex for me to do this, but next photo shows how I set this whole setup up and it didn't work. And I still was cleaning up drips of like black oil paint. Now, where it dripped on the floor down there, I didn't care because I had a black sheet down there. But yeah, everywhere else, I was like, this is not working. So sheets don't work. And that's just a tip with oil-based paint because it soaked right through and messed up my shit. And I was like, oh, no, I got to go over this all again. But it's coming along. So this is my outdoor project, and I'm actually almost done with this. And I won't be finishing it until I come back from LA. So as you can see, I didn't start chipping off. I still have to paint right where the screen door is, that portion black of the concrete. And then I have to put cement all up under the door frame where it's loose, where the bricks are. Finish a little bit of scraping and paint all that white. And the next photo shows, this was a lot of chipping. My arm was killing me chipping all this old ass paint down. And you know how neighborly I am, Chris, because the paint flipped everywhere and all on Mr. Johnson's porch. I went over and swept all of the paint flicks off of his porch onto this. You know, I didn't want to make a mess. I should have put like a sheet over his stuff. But I was like, oh, it's a mess. So yeah, that's what that was a lot of scraping and it's gonna have, yeah, so I just have to do up there and clean the windowsill and then I'm done. I'm totally done and I'm like almost, you see, I got my bag of cement out there ready to go. So yeah, I've cleaned all that up and that's the final and everybody will get to see my final on the inside. And when I come back from LA, I'm painting that and I'm done.
Love it. You've worked hard. Yeah.
I have. And it's sad that I'm working by myself, but at the same time, I'm learning how to do a lot of this shit by myself. It's more in detail than what I did down here in the basement. Because this was more of a flip. I ain't really had to build a lot of major stuff. But in that house, you know, I had to build walls and all kind of shit. It's a lot. So yeah. I was enjoying it. All right, well, let me show my quick DIY. Because you know we're doing things for the fall. Thanksgiving is coming up and Christmas. So I wanted to show people how I created this little free centerpiece from clippings. Actually, from me cutting the grass yesterday and picking up leaves and just things from outside and around the house. You're laughing, but I'm loving it because you know I don't like to spend money, Chris. So I'm going to show people what I made really quick because I'm sitting this on my table in the kitchen for Thanksgiving. And let me grab a few of my little pieces of things and I'm going to show people what I use. The first thing I did was, and I'm actually going to take this out so you can just kind of, but this is my little centerpiece that I made out of clippings, fall leaves, and just plants, fake plants that I had around the house. So the first thing, these little sticks were outside as I was sweeping up. So I took a few of these, obviously used my pruners and clipped off little sections and just kind of, here they are, see that? Just kind of stuck them in there. Now I picked up some leaves, obviously has leaves in it, little pieces of fake plants that I clipped off things around here, some little fake eucalyptus. So what's in here, this is actually one of my serving bowls. So I'm just going to take this stuff out so you can just kind of see what I did. And I just stuffed it in here. Look at that.
Very nice.
I actually just used this little fake, look at that, little pieces of this little fake planter that I got from Five Below. I've had for years. And one of my serving bowls that I know I'm not going to use for Thanksgiving this year because Sonia is coming. So now I got to cook for more people. So this is too small for me and Dennis. So I'm going to use this as my centerpiece. So you just saw how I pulled all that stuff out. All I did was stuff these things in here just like this. This was my base of the stuffing, as you can see. Mm-hmm. And then I just put the leaves in. It ain't take no effort. Cut up eucalyptus, stuffed it around the top in here. These are like my fillers. Once I got all these pieces in, then I pushed it down. As you see, I'm doing it now real quick just to get it back in here. But I am so going to rearrange this and not mess up my leaves. But yeah, I would just take these, as you can see, just stick them around. Try to build up a layer so that you don't see this white piece of the vase sitting on the inside. Make it look more natural, like it's a real plant. So that's why I kind of filled it up. But yeah, so now I'm just going to scoop all this off of here lightly because I don't want to crumble my leaves. Put it back over here on the table so that I can arrange it. And some of the pieces I may glue down or glue together so that if I have to keep moving it around in the kitchen, it won't fall apart. But for the most part, oh, now these leaves got all crumbled up and shit. I'm making a mess. I am making a mess.
But it's all for a good cause. Also, go ahead.
So I just wanted to show people how you can do something around if you're like stressed. Like, oh, I don't know what to put on the table for Thanksgiving. Or grab some stuff around the house. And believe me, fall leaves from outside always make it look festive and make it look like a harvest. So there you have it. Leaves are free. Oh, I forgot to tell you, before I brought any other stuff from outside, inside, I just sprayed it with like a disinfectant. This is the dollar store disinfectant. I sure did, because I was like, I don't know what's been crawling on these. It could be like little bugs or mites or anything like that. And remember, this is going to be on your table, so you don't want, shit around your food. So I totally sprayed. Once I put it all together, I sprayed it again. So yeah, I laid all the little pieces out and just kind of sprayed it outside really good. Brought them in, put it together, and sprayed it again just to kill stuff. So that's my little DIY tip for making it free. That costs nothing. Little centerpiece.
Very nice. You pay a lot of money for that. We did have a comment from earlier that I had remembered. I'm going to get yelled at for not remembering who asked. I don't know. Shout out to everybody. They wanted to make sure that you had the correct concrete for outside.
I do. And it's funny. When I finish up there, I'll show the bag and show people exactly what it is. Because I did have to ask about that. One thing I do is my research on a couple things. Because, I take a whole list of shit and questions with me wherever I go. Things that I'm looking for, check off the list. Just to find out.
That was heaven sent. Heaven sent.
Thank you, Heaven sent, for that question. I don't know everything. And I want to make sure I'm doing things the right way so it doesn't have to be done again. So I was trying to find a pre-mix because to me it's easier to work with, but they didn't have any. So I ended up having to get that big ass 50-pound bag that I can't carry. I have to drag around. And I was like, there's no bucket or anything over here for me to mix. But the funny thing is he has like, well, I put it out there. It's been out there since I started. I don't know why they won't set it out for trash. But there's a stand out there, like a plastic file cabinet. It has like plastic bins in it. So I took one out, and that's what I'm mixing the cement in. I was like, I'm just going to use this.
Cement.
And the water. Yes, I was like, and the water. See, you say cement. I say cement. Because I'm country.
Just hit that last T harder.
Okay, Dennis says cement.
It sounds like it doesn't sound like you're talking about concrete.
But I bet you $5 everybody else in St. Louis say cement, just like police.
I'm saying
exactly.
Just hit that last T harder. That's all. I'm
gonna try. Well, look, Chris, we doing great. I'm doing my feature. Oh, before I go into my feature, I want people to know we have Carmen Barton on next week. All of us are gonna be live from LA. And I don't know if she used to be on the Real Housewives of LA, the Basketball Wives of LA. One of those. She performed on a few of the episodes and was hanging out with some of the women. I just know that.
Wait, let me reenact this. She was on Basketball Wives or what? Wait, what else?
I don't be watching shit. I'm entitled to mess stuff up if I don't watch it. All I know is
way to plug your guest.
It was a show Lil Mo was on. But I know she's on Miss Pat's court show.
Okay.
Miss Pat Settles It.
Got it.
And that's my girl, Carmen. She from the Lou. And I helped her get her start. I love helping get females their start in comedy. Like Tori Hart, Michelle Epps, Carmen Barton. I can name about 5 women.
I bet.
And Carmen and I, we were on the phone for like 2 hours. She's like, girl, I haven't talked to you in so long, but every time we talk, I just always tell people about you and what you do for me. And always remember them 3 things you told me when we were taping beats. She was just going down. I was like, I didn't even remember you remembered all that. She's like, yeah, you touched me. You told me to do this. I'm going to go on stage and do that. I was like, that's right, because we represent the Lou. So that's right. Do what you got to do. So I'm so glad that she's coming on. She's amazing. She does all these amazing things that like DIY. She loves to decorate on TikTok. So I'm sure people have seen her things. So if not, you'll see them on Tighten Up Tuesday next week. That's my feature. And I love Carpet. And she's super funny.
It'll be a good time. Should be interesting.
She's my feature. All right. Let me jump into what I'm featuring tonight. And I am going to and then people going to say, Oh, you too transparent. Don't show that again on the show, like the CashApp report. But no, I want people to see this because I want people. Look, this hair look crazy, Chris. Why you ain't tell me I was sitting up here looking like Carrot
Your
Top?
hair looks good. You don't
I'm
like it?
looking at it. No, I don't know what it's doing. It's just like
Can we get
know
an
what's
opinion from the woman in the room, Deja? Do we have a
oh,
microphone?
it's a hot mess. My hair, it's growing too long. I need to cut it, and I don't want to. I want it to get boom on one side,
Let's
but
get
it won't.
Deja's opinion. Deja, how's B's hair look?
To me,
See,
B's hair always looks great.
I thought
that
so.
mean always look like this. That mean it always look a
I
mess.
like that though. It's
Well, thank you. I'm gonna just let it be a mess. That's what it is.
You've got your own style.
That I do. Nobody else can wear this. That's one thing I can say. Nobody else can rock this, whatever it is. It's called the baby hair super fresh.
I was about to ask.
This the baby hair side. You see that? This the super fresh side.
Right, that's right.
This
Don't
is
forget.
party, go to church. Party, go to church. Right. All right. I'm doing this because I've been working on this since I got home, and all the time that I was sick, couldn't do a show, latter part of September, I started this because, I needed to get it done for our sponsors. And since it's my first one, I had to do some consulting with sponsors to make sure I have the right information in there in terms of what they want to see so that we can get this money. Go get the money. Get us some. This is the 13-page thing that I'm working on. I'm showing it because I'm asking people who may want to help me in terms of reading through it in case I missed something. Like I caught a few things today. I'm tired of looking at it, but it's looking so dope. It's actually in a keynote presentation. So this is our first front cover. That black line won't be up there. I actually had to take photos of it. It didn't upload well as a PDF for the show tonight. So I just took pictures of each page and uploaded. So I hope it comes through well and people can see it. So this is page 1, the cover page. This is our table of content. And as you can see, see that map in the background? That is our watermark on each page, which kind of shows where everybody converged. See the little Picasso right there on St. Louis? That's where we all came from.
That's
so
awesome.
I wanted, right. So you see our table of content kind of lays out, it's 13 pages, what they need to see. And I just have to submit a video of like our, just the fun things that we did and kind of narrate it. And then it'll be done. So I'm just making sure I'm staying within the guidelines and the time frame, but making sure I'm tightening it up. So I want people to look at it. I've already sent it out to the committee. They didn't even get to see any of the writing. The next one is the my executive summary. So I had to write that up. You see the little map in the background. And I want you to pay attention how I do the where it says executive summary at the top. Each page has that. It's kind of like a transparency. It's like transparent, like you can barely see it. It's like within the page, kind of like the map. So it's nice. I love what I'm doing. Hopefully you like it, Chris. You'll be getting one if you want it.
Next I love it. I love all this. So just to let everyone know, you're attacking this so you can grow and bring it to sponsors and tell people how to be more involved with the podcast and the kickback in the future.
All of that. Definitely.
I love it. This is organized. This is exciting. This is what people like to see. And it's really hard to put this stuff together.
It's a lot, but I thank everybody that submitted the information that I need, the vendors, the information I got just from the follow-up on all of the Zoom meetings that we had, different quotes. It's just, this was a lot of work. I've never done anything like this. And I did these back in the day when they didn't even have graphics and shit, when you just had to write a report to send to the Pew Foundation. So it was easy to just type up some stuff and make it sound good and spaced out where it did look crazy when you had to do a lot of reading. Now reports are more about graphics and numbers and charts. And I like that, but we still had to do a little summary. So that's what I want people to read through because I'm still working on the wording. I just want to make sure I surmised everything. I didn't want to leave anything out. And I'm glad I got quotes from sponsors, vendors, patrons. Just, if you can see how it's laid out, it's dope. So the next page shows, I'm still working on this. This is our vendor stats. And I based it on the information that I got and did averages. So I'm just loving how this is looking. It's coming along. It's amazing. I'm tired of looking at it, Chris. Just like I'm tired of working on Movita's house, but it's a labor of love. Let me say that. Next shows our whole budget, what we spent, where the money came from, and how it came in. They definitely need to see that, the flow of the money, who was like our top donors, that kind of stuff. So all of this language that I'm putting in, I only have a couple pages left to write, but I still, like I said, I want people to be like, yeah, B, send it to me. I'll read through it. I want to help out because I need another pass and look at it. I need a fresh eye on it because the Picassos on the committee got it when it didn't have any writing, and they didn't really get all of this. They just got a chance to see, the early layout and what I was working on. So we're at a whole nother stage. I'm almost done. Next photo. We had to show how we market this. And then that orange box, I have to do like a nice quick summary to systemize it. And then they wanted to see, quotes from people in terms of if they liked it or not. So I took some things off of Instagram and Facebook regarding what people posted. And, just sum it all up.
Love it. Great work.
Next photo is, I don't have to write any, I'm done with this page. I just have to show how we promoted this event and the things that we did. And the videos will actually be in one video. So, because I don't want them to play, it's too big of a file to actually play within the process. So,
got it.
But yeah.
So, HR says next year this will turn into Picasso-Cella. That's hilarious. I don't doubt it. Yeah.
So this is what I really wanted people to pay attention to, how much this event would have cost if we had to pay for it. So as you can see, we got like $58,000 worth of, that's what it would have cost us. That's what everything cost and what people gave us, the estimated value of what they were giving us. And then you can see the next column shows what we actually got in kind services, the amount that people get to write off, and what we ended up having to pay. And that $22,000, if you see, the largest amount is our hotel. So this chart, I have to figure out how to, it's not saying the right thing. It looks like it says 78% of our money was spent on sponsorship, and it wasn't. It was spent on the hotel. It was supposed, I have to do the chart that says we got 78% of our expenses covered from sponsorship. So that's one thing I caught and have to fix. But that's where we had to raise that money to cover that, because that 22 is what we had to cover. And we did it. We paid for our hotel rooms and we raised $12,000.
Love it.
So we did a great job. So next year I'm trying to double that, because I know we got double, probably more than, we're probably going to need about 50 to 60 rooms next year. That's what I'm anticipating. More it'll work out.
I'm excited for you. Yeah, absolutely.
And then I just have to write up about our sponsors and how we went about getting the sponsorship, that type of thing. So I'm still working on that. I just have 3 things left to write and finish up on. And then the next photo shows our workflow, like how we came about the process and put it together. So as you see, I'm labeling, how we do the meetings, our brief and base, how we did the marketing schedule, our constant contact, Quincy's Picasso card, his, just all that little stuff. So I'm not done with that, because some things I just copied and pasted. I'm still moving around, but it'll be finished up. So that was our action mode. And the next photo, we had to obviously show our whole event page of just all the different things that we did. So I just, I definitely put in there and reiterated that we had a nursing station and, backup paramedic just in case somebody fell out in the sun or was too high. and needed one of them. What do they think when they poke you in the chest, Chris? What that's called?
Oh gosh.
When they stab that adrenaline shot.
Yeah, it's adrenaline. Yeah.
Yeah, shit. I might have needed one of them as much mighty kind that I was on, and weed and edibles. But yeah, they were there for that. But yeah, I just want to kind of show a little bit in totality. And then our last photo, I'm still writing our conclusion. I wanted to show our group shot, and then I listed our committee members. And that's it. And that'll go out in a really nice slide presentation for them to look at along with the video. And then we're having them bind it courtesy of Tina Gibson, sponsor and committee member now at Forbes LLP in Kansas City. She's binding them for us. So I just have to let her know how many I need, because some of the sponsors have requested them in a hard copy so they can pass them on to other people that need to look at that. And next year we will have, instead of where it says the Picasso Nation thanks you, we're still going to have a group shot. We'll have our committee photo. We're doing a committee photo shoot. And I'm wearing yellow. All the Picassos are wearing red. And Quincy is wearing black. And we already got it set up where we're going to do it. So it's going to be nice. So it's a thing where we're trying to decide if we're going to come in an extra day early to do it or stay on a Monday to do it. I'm trying to go for the come in an extra day early, if we can, and just get the photo shoot out the way. So next year that'll be on this conclusion page. You'll see our whole committee, still the list of everybody, and then the summary. So that's where I'm at with it, Chris.
Working hard. That's how you grow it.
Yes. Look at that. It's 10 o'clock on the dot. And I got cash apps to do. Thank you. I got cash app dance to do. Of course, you knew I'm doing them right before I go into the Ask Chris Deasy and the Irks and Works. For Antonio. I'm sorry, Antonia. Sorry, Antonia. She gonna kill me. That's Antonia Allen. And Lavette Lovett. You know I gotta show them some love.
Everybody's so nice. Shout out to you all. Thanks for CashApp and B-Flat and getting your name on the next report.
Chris. And shout out to our new Picasso committee members. I was about to say Lena Lovett. Lord have mercy. Tina Gibson and Rhoda Hall, Finance Committee.
Sounds like an important committee.
I keep paying taxes on this money that I'm like really getting, and that ain't going to. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going straight. That's why we're trying to set up a whole Picasso bank account. LLC, 501c3, trademarking, all of that. So of course, we're gonna be running a campaign to get all that paid for. Coming up under the B-Flat trademarking.
Keep it pushing. Yeah.
We got to keep it pushing because I'm trying to handle our business properly. And like I said, I'm doing it by myself with the help of the Picasso Nation. And we all got stuff to do. So we doing it when we can and how we can.
Love it. Love to see it.
Well, let me go and get my Cash App dance in real quick before I do my Irks and Works.
And all right. Ask her. Final Cash App dance of the evening.
Thank you.
$ B-Flat. It's how you contribute. DJ Deja on the ones and twos.
I like that. We need that on the shirt.
DJ Deja. She's dancing, jumping up on the chairs.
Wow.
Oh,
Chris, I'm like warming up. I feel like I'm warming it up.
You're loose tonight. Mighty Kind's got you supple.
I'm warming it up.
I think people have to be happy with their investment. These Cash App dances, they bring heat.
Bring the heat.
That wasn't a call for the hot spot.
Who said do the hot spot? Ow.
Nature. Oh my goodness.
That's a good meat. That's a good meat, Chris. Look at that. Hit him with the mic.
Kiana is cheering you on. M. Gabrielle's cheering you on. Joy, Baby Ruth, Barbara, MM, Heaven Sent, Lily. Oh my gosh. Solange is in the house. Deera's Way. Pack 93. Shout out to everybody.
That was that leftover residual from the Mighty Kind.
That was good.
Had to
You
wear
brought
it
heat. Shout out to Deja. Feel like maybe she's kind of got it a little figured out tonight. Do you feel like you leveled up, Deja? This is me catching her on the spot. Yeah, she just gave me a thumbs up. She's like, I'm tired of talking.
We need a Deja t-shirt.
You don't need to get Deja anything.
No, I'm just saying we need a Deja t-shirt. Lynn need to work on that so that when she come out and dance in
I
the
would
beginning,
love a t-shirt.
it should say
You're gonna-
DJ Deja.
You're going to put it on the Buy Jack store?
Somebody got to get on that Joy, Angel. We have
No.
so many-
I love it. People make it. You need to sell merch. B-Phlat. Stop helping everyone else. You need to sell merch.
Definitely. You know, I'm trying to always sell my smoking shit.
Well, then quit giving away ideas to.
No, but I want Deja to have a DJ Deja shirt.
I think she needs to earn it.
You
a
got a
little more.
shirt. Look, you got a shirt.
What?
You got a shirt. Cicely sent you a shirt. People sent you a shirt. She deserves at least a shirt. Of course, you know.
We'll see.
I'm always showing love. And yes, I'm always definitely. You ain't seen all my dope posts today about my flash rags.
I love it.
The shirts. I'm always trying to get my sales up, of course. And you know I be checking my numbers. And I think that I'm doing well. Thank you all. I just need more photos. I definitely did some flash rag posts today. Did a lot of posting today. Trying to get back in the groove of things. Y'all see what's wearing me out. So anyway, get Deja a DJ shirt so that she can come out and dance in it. Let me go and do my.
I think it's already been taken care of in the comments, so I don't even have to worry about it.
Right,
Irks and works. What do we got?
Election workers who don't vote. The work, stop telling people.
Okay. Yeah. You look very hypocritical.
Yeah, I was very irked by the girl today when she knocked on the door, gave me the little door tag, and then she's like, do you know who lives next? I said, nobody lives there. That's my second floor office area. Nobody's there. Because she's like, they didn't vote. I said, nobody lives there. I said, it's 2 apartments, but nobody live upstairs. I said, that's my yoga room. I'll be telling everybody what the hell it is. So then she said, I see you already did your mail-in voting. I said, and thank you so much for being out here, making sure people get out to vote. Da, da, da. She's talking about, I'm out here doing this, but I ain't even gonna vote. I don't even vote. And you know what I said, Chris? Well, thank you for doing your non-civic duty. And that heifer said, thank you. This bitch said thank you. Oh, excuse my French. I was so fucking aggravated. She said, thank you. I was like, yeah, damn, she don't even know what that means.
Oh,
she
brutal.
Said, thank you. I said, well, thank you for doing your non-civic duty. I looked up dead in the eye and said it like that.
That's pretty damn funny. And
she said thank you. And then went and put another door tag on this house. I said, hell no. Stop telling people you don't vote. Just get your little $5 an hour work and keep hanging the door tags and just say, girl, I'm just doing this to get the money.
That's
don't
hilarious.
be telling people you don't vote. So that was my irk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really irked by that. That's a shame. But she was transparent. But
we gotta
telling people.
Dearest way, Irks and works. Stop being stingy with the sauce packets at fast food places. That not gonna pay you now. They're not gonna pay you now more than you already make. So you have to provide a work though if you give the irk. So I think the work is the people just stop taking the job so serious.
Just give out extra napkins. That's a shame. You gotta be like, damn, can I have a napkin? Can I have 2 salts? You be like, can I have more than 1 salt packet? They be like, that'd be 25 cents. You be like, ain't that a bitch for a salt pack? You ready for the Ask Chris B?
Oh, it's our favorite part of the show. There used to be music. I don't know what happened to that. But you know what?
We did the Irks and Works.
What do you got? What do you got?
All right, Chris, you ready? Have you ever strained or pulled a muscle in your neck doing something simple as eating? I didn't get to finish it. I see you, Chris.
Asking DJ Deja shall replenish the beats. She's in the laboratory and she's concocted this from Lauren at Sounds of Noel. B's knees are they're greasy tonight. They're flexible. All right. Shout out to Joy. Sorry that package got lost. I'll never live it down. B's with us. What's this? Ask Chris Easy. Have you ever pulled your neck?
Have you ever strained or pulled a muscle in your neck doing something simple as eating or drinking?
Probably. I've had a million back problems, and it happened. Oh, you can kill the music. DJ, cut the tune. Sorry. Boy, I thought this was going to be. This is an oral sex joke. There's a whole episode of. Because if people hurt their necks, there's an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm about this. If you have a neck injury, you're either in a car wreck or you hurt it.
You know,
I
think it's related to getting old or whatever. This is kind of like when Joe Torre broke his leg stretching. You know.
No. Okay, so when I kid you not, I've played sports my whole life. I did everything. I didn't used to be as ample as I currently am. When I turned 30, I was at jiu-jitsu and I literally was like doing whatever. I did something. I was going to say it was this big dude was on me and I was just like, whatever. You basically threw him off me. And I was like, oh, that kind of hurt. And I tell you what, it kicked off about a decade of back problems for me once I turned 30 and I had never hurt my back. It sucks. So
but that's not doing something simple.
No. But ever since that, I've had, and I don't take care of myself like I should, but I've definitely had like 2 years ago, before the very first Music at the Intersection, I tweaked my back and I couldn't walk. And I had to do like intense therapy and take a bunch of drugs and put a bunch of stuff on my back just to be able to walk. Oh, it was horrible. So yes, I've done that. Or I've like reached across too quickly and I'm like, ooh, felt that.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's terrible. Yeah.
I strained my neck throwing back drinking Mighty Kind. And that is no.
What?
Yes.
You're sponsoring your injuries now that you're making up.
I'm not lying. I was, because I drink and I go like that.
I believe
and
that.
The next thing I know, I was like, oh, fuck. My neck was killing it. Because I'm getting old. Every time I turn around, I'm pulling something. And all I was doing was just throwing it back. I said, I'm going to have to ask Chris. Has this ever happened?
That's hilarious. Yeah, for sure. Tweaked my neck, tweaked my back, for sure.
Going back like this and getting like the last drop. And the next thing you know, I had ice on my neck right here and in a heating pad.
Even before I ventured into my 30s, I've sprained my ankle like horrifically, probably 30 times in my life, and I had to have surgery and stuff. Played basketball forever, right? And that was more embarrassing. I would be walking on flat ground, having a normal conversation. Do you understand how embarrassing it is? Even if I'm in shape, I'm like 220. When you're my size and you completely crumple in a normal conversation, not playing a sport, like straight up, like gone. Because your tendons tear every time. You have tendons that rip every time you sprain it. Want to hear the worst one? Ex-girlfriend, didn't help. She played college volleyball, very athletic woman. And we're leaving Thanksgiving. I'm carrying all the leftovers. This is like 7 years ago. When I say I had on dress shoes, Deja, bite your tongue. I had on dress shoes, and we're walking out. Her parents are doing the, hey, good night. She lives in St. Louis Hills, South City, beautiful neighborhood. Leaving Thanksgiving. I've got the leftovers in my hand, mashed potatoes and everything. I absolutely eat shit over a curb, snap my ankle. By the way, horrifically painful, by the way. I've been hit in the face with plenty of objects. This is the worst pain I've ever felt. When I say I sat there, I was distraught. And then...
Did you cry?
No, that wasn't a thing. I could have, I guess. It was more of like, I'm like hurt so bad. Ready? Are you ready? Here it gets worse. And then I'm like, motherfuck. And I twist and I hear her start laughing. Oh, we had a fiery back and forth sometimes. I hear her fucking laughing at me. I'm about to lose it. And I'm like, why would you? I don't care about anything. I'm hurt. And she's like, you're rolling in the mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, I probably
so you're Ask Chris Deasy. There's your bonus tonight. Imagine my big ass, girlfriend's family at the time watching from the steps. Her tall ass is standing right on the sidewalk, just dying laughing. I'm glad I could. And I had to hop in, by the way. And we got the police called on us that night, too, because it looked like I was breaking in my fence.
Well,
I had
Chris,
to hop. It was bonus Ask Chris Deasy. There it is.
bonus Ask Chris Deasy. That long ass story ain't had nothing to do with that short question.
Go to hell. Go to hell.
You wonder why the show runs to 10:20.
What?
You wonder why the show ran till 10:20.
It is.
I'm fucking with you, Chris. You know I love messing with you about the time because I'm always on the budget.
Boy,
Balling on the budget broke.
if I had $1 for every hour I've trimmed off your bill,
I know.
I'd be rich.
You be rich.
Oh boy. Okay. Deja said something. Did you say something? Was that for the show or for me?
As you get older, and we're still doing Tighten Up Tuesday, you'll have quick, short stories every day about how you woke up and be like, oh shit, my toe cramped up when I stood up and I had to sit back down on the bed.
Hilarious. All right, Deja, what were you saying?
People falling just tickle me so bad.
I'm with
It's-
I have my
Yeah.
own memory.
I'm aware too. I'm not mad at people for laughing at a large person crumpling and
supposed to laugh. Well,
But I-
if you find out they're okay, people still laugh. But people, you're amazed, like, damn, that was fucked up. And then they say, are you okay? And then you be like, oh shit, the way you said
I don't even get my feelings hurt. And I want to say this. She was right to laugh. Like it was funny. Like she wasn't laughing at the thing. She's like, but now you're in a nice suit and rolling in mashed potatoes.
My rule is check on the person before you laugh.
Before you laugh. Didn't I just say that? You say, are you okay? And then they be like, oh, I'm fine. I'm okay. You help them up and then you start talking about it. You be like, I was just checking this girl, the way your ass slid off that sidewalk. I told your ass not to put them heels on, try to walk down the steps.
Oh God. I was not in blackface, and that is not why they called the cops. I've never been in blackface.
Mark gonna always say something crazy.
Oh, he's hilarious. Forever C says she would have laughed too. I get it. It's fair.
Everybody would have laughed, more so at the fact that you were rolling in the mashed potatoes. Probably in pain and agony and didn't realize it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, and I didn't know I was. Yeah. And I'm sitting there like,
Exactly.
I'm going to have to go to the hospital. Yeah.
My point exactly. You ready for my flyers?
Please. Do I get to read them?
You told that story like you were revisiting the pain, Chris. Like you had a little short something.
My
that
ankles.
kind of all came back to you.
My ankle's twitching right now. Oh, so it hurts so bad too. Tickled in Pink and Grooving in Green, all of B's dates. Check it out. You go to her Instagram at Flat Out Funny. But check this out: Greenville, Mississippi, coming up. Man Talk live with Trisha Man Grant. That's in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, you might as well jump to the next flyers, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, I threw that up so people can see. I got to add 3 more dates to that calendar.
Oh, that's exciting. Tickled Pink and Grooving in Green. This is a big event this Friday. Wow. Okay. Go check it out if you're in the Greenville, Mississippi area.
I don't know who the hell just be in the Greenville, Mississippi area. When they kept saying Greenville, I kept saying, how far is that from Charlotte? How far is that from, certain parts of, I'm thinking like North Carolina. They were like, Mississippi. I was like, where is the hell is Greenville? It's like 3 hours from everywhere that you heard of.
Right.
Yeah. So,
another one. What's this, B? Oh, this is your man talk.
Yeah, that's going on during the Badu. I have to make sure I say that right. Kind of like a lamb, like Badu Film Festival. Yeah. So Kim and I are doing this. We're going to be on this panel of Man Talk. We're actually more or less talking about SAG, after strike, all the different things that are going on, AI technology. And with me being on the SAG nominating committee, I have my say so. So we're all getting different perspectives, and it's a free event. It's going to be dope. So, Chris, I know you plan on attending. I put you on the list.
Oh, am I going with you?
If you can make it. I did put you on the
I
list.
think it'd be a good time.
Thank you. And then, of course, while I'm out there, I always do D-Ray spot. Whenever I call him, be like, D-Ray, I'm coming. He be like, I got you. Just like that, Chris. Always in there like a booty hair. So I'm definitely doing D-Ray Mondays on the 13th. So if you're in LA, come out, improv. Y'all know it's popping. It's always popping. That's like the hottest room. It's always been like the hottest room in LA for decades now.
That's a good time. Yeah, and then it just spills out into that bar area. Like everybody just hangs out together. Am I remember that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's all the people that can't get in.
Oh.
It's too packed. Because it'd be too packed in there and it'd be sold out. So you just have to hang out there, and it's like you got there late. So.
And quick thing I learned, I was there with a comic performing. I went to cross the street. Don't cross the street in LA unless you're at a crosswalk.
Oh yeah, you definitely
cops just stand there hiding, waiting to give you a jaywalking ticket. I didn't know that.
Out of all the shit going on in LA.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
They are quick, and they quick to give you a ticket for parking on the hill if your wheels ain't turned in the right direction, facing the hill or facing the curb. I got a ticket for parking downhill and didn't have my wheels turned in to face the curb.
That'll do it.
I said, hey, this is a bitch. All the shit going on in LA. This is how y'all getting y'all money. I hope it's going to Tent City.
All right,
that's all
what's
next?
Say.
So that's it, Chris.
Great show, B. Shout out to all the Picassos, everybody that we didn't get to. Thank you for commenting and having a good time. Share this with your pals. B's doing all this hard work behind the scenes with her committee. Also, everybody's working hard. Help B grow this. You guys have built such a wonderful movement. I'm excited to be a part of it. Shout out to Key. Good to see her back in here dancing tonight. And Deja. I feel like Deja had maybe her best night. Hit a couple threes, working down on the post.
Is on point. Chief C, all it takes. Key is an excellent trainer and mentor. Yeah. And she's just good at what she does. She's very thorough. So once you learn from her and you add your own little flair to it, then that's it. You level up. And that's what Deja is. Bada bing.
Deja has to stay here. She has to do stuff with us forever because she entertains me with stories of her day job.
That's why she needs a DJ shirt. And I'm going out with a dance for Talita Lindell, who I hope will be on the Brief and Bake.
I love it. 3rd. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Get back here next week. Hit the music, DJ.
Oh, go Talita. Go Talita. This is the smoothest song on the planet. Hear that bass, Chris. Ow.
That hip is loose and moving. Tell a friend. Tune in next week. We'll be live from LA. Thanks, everybody.
Next Tuesday, live.